I hope you're well. So today I purchased myself a base and top coat from Aimeili. I think it's pronounced Aimeili. And I also got this 12 bottle collection gel polish. So I've always had Aimeili products. I've had this blossom kind of blooming gel. I've also had their builder base, and then I also had their primer. The primer is actually the first product that I purchased from this brand, but I've never really tried their gel polish. And since I wanted to try the gel polish, I decided to get a base gel as well as a top gel, just so that I can use their products with their gel polish. So these two bottles look like the pink bottles that the blossom that blooming gel as well as that builder comes in. So both of them are pretty straightforward. Just gonna quickly open them up just to see what the consistency is like. And that is a gorgeous, nice, thick base gel. I know if you guys watch several of the videos, you will always hear me say, "Ooh, this is a nice thickness to it." So I love thick base gels because if you have flat nail beds like myself, you're going to need a little bit of, a little curvature on those nails. And my nails are pretty flat. The top gel actually has a little bit of thickness to it as well for a top gel. Usually they're a little bit on the thinner side. But that's also good, which means your nail isn't going to be too flat. You're going to have a little bit of some nail real estate, I like to call it. All right, so now let's move on to this gel polish collection. Now, when I saw this on Amazon, the listing on Amazon, the colors were like nice oranges and some nice neutrals. So I mainly got this because I wanted to do some fall or autumn or Halloween kind of designs. So I'm going to take each of the bottles out and then I'm going to swatch them. Now, I noticed that the gel polish bottles are white. And they have little covers on top of the gel polish. So we're just going to take a quick peek at, that doesn't quite look like what's on top of. I was expecting this to be more like the ivory cream side, but this is actually more on the, pink side. There's a pink undertone to that. It's still a pretty color. The bottles are smaller as well, but that's fine. So I did swatch this on one of my stiletto sticks just so that I can see, and I did that twice, and I did some top coat on there as well. So I just wanted you to see that the polishes were really nice and smooth. They went on very well. And now I'm going to move on to each one. Now, I was expecting this to be on the orange side, but it is a beautiful fuchsia jelly color, and there is some gold shards in there. But if you look on top of the lid, doesn't it look a little bit on the orange side? Okay, so let's move on to the rest of these colors. And again, the color that is on the lid as well as the listing doesn't match what's in the bottle, but I can tell you that they are still gorgeous. This has a shimmer to it that was absolutely beautiful. That's one of my favorites as well. We have a nice glitter one. Look at all those chunky little sequins inside there. That's beautiful. That's going to look really nice. You don't have to encapsulate, so that's going to be really nice to have. So this one that glitter one matches what's on the bottle. So you can see that this completely looks like a red color, and it's not red at all. It's like a delicious looking raspberry pudding on color on this one. And when it cures, it'll look a little bit darker, doesn't it? But you know what? I was expecting some fall colors and some autumn and some pumpkin spice. I didn't quite get it with what was listed, but I'm not mad. I'm still really happy with the colors that I have. I'm going to let you watch these swatches, and I'm going to put the colors next to the lid just so that you can see what my expectation was and what I got. And then I'll be right back with a nail design. Now this one, like, I know I talk a lot, but this one, I've never seen a gel polish like this before, or at least I never had one. There's like little speckles in this. It's like a delicious coffee, like coffee beans have been grinded, or chia seeds. It's absolutely like a strawberry Oreo milkshake, doesn't it? I love that one as well. It's a really unique combination of different types of textures, if I could say, in this collection. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the colors. I'm not mad, and I can see that when I went back onto the website, to the listing on Aimeili on Amazon, other persons have complained that what you see is not exactly what you get. So I wanted to get some more, but I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid to see how different the colors would be. But anyway, that's okay. Let's get into this nail design. So as always, I go in with this foil glue over my nail, and then I apply some base gel on the top of that. And this is my way of being able to pop these nails back off without damaging my nail. So I'm going to be applying my coffin tapered full cover Gel X nail tips from AliExpress. I'm going to be using the Aimeili primer just to add a little bit of etching to the nail tips, and following which then I will add a little bit of base gel and a little bit of builder base and just a tiny little bit of polygel. I'm kind of making a little cocktail of all of these different textures just to help me adhere these nail tips, because I always have a little bit of trouble when I use base gel, so I tend to add a little bit of polygel as well to the mix. And once I'm done, I just apply my tip to my nail and I cure under my UV lamp. Before I cure, I just take my brush and remove any excess that may be spilling or bulking over to the sides, as well as underneath the nail as well. You just want to make sure to remove any excess and cure it under your UV lamp for around 30 to 60 seconds. Once I'm done curing, I take my 100-180 file and I file around the base of my nail as well as the tip of my nail, and then I take my buffer and remove that excess shine. Once I'm done, dust that away, and then I apply some base gel to all of my tips. Now we're going to go ahead and start to apply a few of the gel polishes from that collection to my nail tips. I'm going to be doing a French ombre on this nail. So I'm going to take this beautiful kind, it's not really white, it has a beautiful pink undertone to it. And I'm going to apply a little bit to the tip. And then I'm going to take my ombre brush and just kind of make the little ombre between the two gel polishes. So you're going to apply the first polish halfway or wherever you want your ombre to start. Both of them are wet. And then you're just going to take your brush and just kind of like, bring it on down. Or you can do it from sideways, from side to side as well. So the thumb is done and I am satisfied with how that looks. For my index, I went in with that kind of jelly gold speckled gel polish, which is very pretty. And then for my pinky, I went in with this kind of like a nude rose color onto that finger. I absolutely love this color. It was a really pretty color. And I only used it maybe, I think one stroke I was able to get at least enough coverage. I still went in with two though. For the ring finger, I'm going in with that beautiful kind of sheer, and it has a little bit of satin color to this pink. I just absolutely love that color. So off camera, I did add in a few more decorations because it was really taking me long. This foil transfer is from Charlie's Nail Art, and I added that to my middle finger. And then on the pinky finger and my index finger, I added a dangle charm from the Femi Beauty Kit and some of these gold rhinestones that I got from AliExpress. Now, the bulk of the work that I did was on my ring finger, and I used a combination of nail art. These flowers I got from Amazon. The big rhinestones was from AliExpress, and then these caviar beads are from Charlie's Nail Art. I didn't end up using the caviar beads, but the rest of the other ones I did use, and I absolutely loved the combination. I ended up also adding some glass rhinestones and some spider gel from Savylon. So anyway, here is the completed nail look. It took me long enough to do. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.